major update in the legal battle of NBA Youngboy is making its way across social media as it's been announced and confirmed. 24-year-old Youngboy is going to federal prison.
What up, Mula? Yanks, boy, Mac Mula, aka Mr. Mula Mac. Fresh cut alert for the grade. But y'all know though, man, they say Youngboy going to jail. That boy is going to jail. He tweaking, he going to jail. I mean, Youngboy been tweaking for years, so I'm not surprised. Let's see what's going on. Shout out to 1090 Jake. Let's get it, nigga.
Y'all see the title. We're going to be speaking on Youngboy and where he's about to go.
Where Youngboy going,
A major
shorty?
update in the legal battle of NBA Youngboy is making its way across social media as it's been announced and confirmed. 24-year-old Youngboy is going to federal prison.
He 24? This man be tweaking, gang.
Celebrity lawyer Bradford Cohen would break the news through Instagram stating, "Being right is a bad habit of mine. Global plea, 27 months. Will be out with credit time served in probably 12 months.
5 years of probation."
Now, for those unfamiliar with the terms used, let me break it down and remind y'all how Youngboy ended up in this situation.
More than a dozen guns off the streets tonight and several men arrested after, including rapper NBA Youngboy.
A broad daylight drug bust, landing 16 men behind bars tonight, including Baton Rouge rapper NBA Youngboy.
Lord have mercy. I will never understand this man on top of the world, shorty. On top of the world, gang. He got all the millions in the world. Why do y'all want to be in the streets so bad? It don't make no sense to me, gang. You in Utah chilling on the mountain. You got your kids. You got the what you doing?
When police got there, the men took off, but a short while later, according to an affidavit, police found oxycodone and other drugs packaged up at the scene, as well as 14 guns, one of which was stolen, plus more than $79,000 in cash.
Lord,
back in September,
why are you there, bro? Why are you there? Why you can't just buy these niggas an apartment building and let them make money like that? Why do y'all gotta be? It's not that hard. You have all the. Listen, I have a mentorship called the Mula membership where I'm going to teach you how to get rich with business, YouTube, crypto, stocks, financial literacy, credit, every single way. Now, I became a millionaire by the time I was 23 years old. I'm going to teach you step by step for only $50. Click the first link in the description right now and get added to my group chat where I'm going to give you one-on-one help to make sure you get rich in 2024. Click it right now. Stop tweaking because we got very, very, very limited spots and I don't want you to miss this bag.
2020, the superstar rapper was in his hometown of Baton Rouge, Louisiana, filming a music video. A nearby neighbor would notify the police a group were outside of an abandoned home, armed with guns. Police would arrive, make 16 arrests, and even seize recording equipment. The music video, captured by the cameraman, would show Youngboy possessing what were later determined to be a .45 caliber Glock 21 and a 9mm Masterpiece Arms pistol. Because Youngboy had previously been convicted of aggravated assault with a firearm in Baton Rouge, he'd now face charges of being a convicted felon in possession of a firearm. In April of 2024, a search warrant would be conducted on Youngboy's mansion after local authorities uncovered a prescription fraud ring. A 9mm Sig Sauer would be located within the master bedroom, and Youngboy would admit he previously handled the weapon, leading to another gun charge from the feds. So back to what Bradford Cohen said. Youngboy would accept a global plea, which is a single plea deal that resolves multiple charges. This would essentially end his federal battle and leave him with a 27-month prison sentence for one charge and 60 months probation for the other.
60 months probation. So you finna get out, be right back under the same conditions that got you here for the umpteenth time, and you probably gonna tweak that off too, gang. I don't know what's wrong with him, folks. I ain't got nowhere near as much money as Youngboy, and I'm gonna tell you something right now. I'm not in the streets at all, ski. Only thing I might be a dude that might be a little bit illegal is smoke a little loud. Puff, give. You feel just a little bit of that. That's all. Sometimes. But I ain't gonna lie, folks. That's embarrassing, gang. That's embarrassing. If that was my homie, I would have punched him and tied him up somewhere and did some whole other thing before I let him crash out like he could. This is a crash out, bro.
Youngboy is currently incarcerated. He'll be receiving credit for his time spent in jail, but unfortunately, he won't receive any credit for the more than 2 years he was on house arrest.
Yeah.
So with having
he was just on house arrest 2 years, not
5% of his federal sentence, good behavior would drop 27 months down to just under 23. Then subtract however many days credit he received from being in jail, which could knock off a month or 2. Brad predicts Youngboy will be back out in probably 12 months, but let's not forget Youngboy is still facing over 60 charges in Utah, meaning he's also facing Utah State prison time.
Oh, no.
Brad would comment on that, saying the Utah case is weak, which is major.
Weak.
If Youngboy's lawyer can beat the charges down and negotiate a plea for lesser offenses,
right,
at best we could see Youngboy out on probation, but that's at best. Because of Youngboy's prior conviction,
and he was already out on probation or parole or whatever it was, and he fucked that up. So what make me think he's not gonna do it again, gang? You got kids, all this money in the world. It's like sometimes I be thinking some people just want. Do you just want to be in jail, gang? Do you miss it in there? Do you not like being free or something? Like, what's wrong with you, gang? This just don't make sense to me. I ain't trying to be around them niggas that bad to be want to try to go. I ain't doing that. I'm sorry. You telling me I get to have a mansion? I get to do whatever I want to do. I got all the money in the world. I can fly whoever to me. I got horses. I got goats. I got girls. I got a studio. I got ATVs. I got security. I got cars. I got snowmobiles, shorty. And all you telling me is I got to stay here and not leave the crib for a few years? Without tweaking? Come on, gang. That don't even make no sense, folks. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, being in the crib probably would be hard, and somebody probably would go crazy after a while, gang. But it ain't that hard, shorty. Like, no.
For aggravated assault with a firearm and his new convictions on firearm offenses, it's very likely Youngboy could be sent to a United States penitentiary. USPs are the most violent places you can go within the federal prison system and are notorious for their strict racial politicking.
I'm not going.
But Youngboy wouldn't be the first rapper from Louisiana to hit the yard, as Louisiana legend
Wayne,
BG
right?
served time at USP Big Sandy, along with Baton Rouge rapper Main Music. With his Utah case pending, it's hard to imagine Utah State Prison being any worse than the feds. For Youngboy, it seems less likely he'll have trouble inside. The question is, how much time inside will he have to spend, as not too many rappers have made a full comeback after prison.
Right.
Now this is great.
I think Youngboy will make a comeback. I don't think he ever gonna be not viral, bro. I feel like Youngboy he might not ever be all the way as where he at now, but he gonna forever be getting money off rap. Like that, I don't think that's ever gonna stop. I think he always gonna get millions of views on the song. Like Lil Wayne could drop a song right now and he'll get 1 million views just off his old fans, you know? But still, though, why you want to go through that, though? Why you want to go to jail and sit there for a year and come out? You got to figure all this out. Now you still on probation. You still on parole. You got to fight another case. You in there tweaking. Like, yo, you can't see your kids. You can't see your mama. You can't walk around. You just went from this big old mansion. You got all this money. Now you going back to jail for the umpteenth time. Gang, I don't know what you... Ain't nothing for us to say, for real, gang. What you want us to do? You tweaking.
Great for Youngboy. I mean, to get 27 months on federal gun charges, that's a big deal.
Yeah, that's
actually
good,
showing that, you know, a lot of people say there's no point in getting a lawyer if you're fighting the feds because the feds got you. Bullshit. If you're Youngboy and you can afford these fucking multi-million-dollar lawyers,
right? Hell,
magic seems to be happening.
Right.
You know what I mean? He's getting 27 months in prison. That's gonna fly by. In the feds, you only have to do 85%, which is...
He talking about fly by because he went to prison. I ain't been to prison, gang. I'm not doing a month in there. I've been in jail. I'm not trying to be in there for no month. I wasn't even trying to be in there for a day. I hated every single millisecond of being in jail, shorty. Every millisecond. From getting arrested, to being in the car, getting arrested, to coming to the station, going to the holding cell, changing and getting into the clothes. God damn it. Getting transported The small truck, you only space you got is right to your nose. You in them. I've been in there, gang. I ain't like none of it. So what the hell you talking about? Oh, it's gonna fly by. No, not to me. Fly by my ass. What's gonna fly by is me at the crib getting high. You hear me? With these millions. That's the time that's gonna fly by. You tweaking.
The strictest amount of anywhere. Florida state prison is the same thing, 85%. And I don't know if he can do extra programs to knock that down even more. But here's the thing.
And then some R gap or something like that.
Youngboy's gonna have a tough time in the feds, regardless of where he goes. He's from Louisiana. Louisiana has a car in the feds, meaning their state rocks together. They've had some big names already in the feds, so I'm sure he's just gonna fit right in because everyone knows who the fuck he is. He's gonna go right to his people. And I mean, if we all forgot, paperwork came out stating that Youngboy was the bully in Louisiana. When he was inside of the parish, inside of the jail, he was taking the TV remote and telling motherfuckers what they could and couldn't watch. So it seems like Youngboy is the problem, but he's gonna be in the big leagues. The USPs and the feds, that's as high up as you can go. You know what I mean? Besides 80X, which you're not coming out of the cell. Meaning, whatever maturing he hasn't done will be done.
No, it's
there.
not. No, y'all been saying that every time Youngboy go to jail, y'all say whatever maturing he gonna do is gonna happen in there. Whatever thing he gonna grow up in jail might be the best thing for him. Y'all been saying that for years, gang. Youngboy been popping since he was 16. If he 24, I'm finna be 26. I'm pretty sure our birthday around the same time. So I'm about a year or two older than him. When he came out, I was like 18 because he was 16, blowing up, making millions of dollars. There is no reason why, bro. Nick, if going to jail for some little weed, some little loud, or you had a, you know what I'm saying, you had a glick on you one time, the case got dropped, or you know what I'm saying, this man done been in blickouts. He done had the guns, he done had the pills, he done had the bodies dropping close to him. Like, gang, it's come to a point where shorty, you need to change what you doing, folks, because it ain't working, bro. Ain't nothing good coming out of what you getting except a bunch of money that you can't spend because you stay in jail. God damn.
Because he's going to be around a lot of people that are going to spit a lot of game to him.
Oh,
and
okay.
even though he's technically on top of the world out here, he's not in there. In there, he's just another inmate. Doesn't matter how much fucking money you got, anybody in there can get hit. It's all about respect. I think that if he gets around the right people, he's going to come out better than when he went in.
It sounds good.
And if he's able to focus, like I've said, we haven't really seen too many rappers get out of prison and their career is the same. Kodak has been able to do his thing.
Yeah.
Bobby Shmurda came out. It hasn't been the same.
Nope.
It's like that for a lot of people because when you get taken out in your prime,
right,
and then you try to come back, the music has already changed. You know, in 6 to 12 months, the sound is already different. So when you're gone for 2, 3, 4 years, it's just not common to see people bounce back. But we're talking about Youngboy.
For sure.
So it's like, we don't know how this is going to go.
I think that's a little different.
The big important thing here is he's still fighting that case in Utah where it's like a shitload of fucking years at max. The spaghetti effect, you know, you throw spaghetti on the wall, a lot of it falls, a couple things stay. That's what's most likely going to happen. He's got 60-something charges. It's most likely going to drop down to something lesser.
Yeah, like.
And his fucking multi-million-dollar lawyers are going to work their magic.
Yeah.
I don't see how he's getting probation on that, but if he fucking pulls it off, it's crazy. And it just goes to show you that there's a problem in the system. Like, yeah, that's a win for him, but if you don't have the money, that means you're going to prison, and it's fucked because the majority of the prison system is so flooded with people
who don't got no money,
that literally can't afford a legal team.
Right.
I truly believe if I had a legal team at 18, I would have beat the case that sent me to prison. But
the only reason I beat my case is because when I got locked up, I had some money. You know what I'm saying? They were they could have threw years at me quick, easy, over some nothing for real. You know what I'm saying? Over some, in my head, over some petty shit. You feel me? They could have threw years at me and I could have been sitting in there. But I had a lawyer, so I had to pay that lawyer 10 racks. People ain't got no 10 racks to just up. like that. You feel me? People ain't got 10 racks to just throw. And I had a little petty case. You know, it wasn't like no body or no like crazy nothing. Like, you know, but like I had a little petty case. My few cases I had, it was petty. You know what I'm saying? And I still had to pay lawyers thousands every time. You know what I'm saying? People ain't got no money like that to be doing that. So it is though.
At the same time, there was a lot of things I needed to learn at that age that I did learn.
In jail.
And if I didn't go to prison, I wouldn't be here right now doing this. So for that, I'm grateful.
That's true for some people, not for me. I ain't have to go to jail.
I feel like I needed to go through what I went through. But let me know y'all's thoughts and comments in the comment section. Do y'all think he's gonna get the best case scenario out of this, or do you think shit could go the other way? It's 1090 Jake.
All right with Charlie. All right with me.
Till next time.
Nah, for real though, I ain't have to go to jail to know I ain't want to go to jail. I seen Beyond Scared Straight. I seen the videos.